Hello Darts Nuts, welcome to Darts Review channel. So as you might have seen, Shot Darts have brought out a new range, the AI range, and there's 4 darts in the range, and in this video I'm going to be having a look at the Cyberpunk, mainly because it's got some nice green on. Did I ever mention green's my favourite colour? I think they've also got some other items as well, but this is a very apt range when you think about all the things we've been hearing in the media of AI of late. And I've also got a new Shot Darts shirt, so let's have a look at that. It's a very nice feeling shirt. Let's check out the darts. I'm reviewing the 23 gram version, the 90% tungsten. They're also in 24 and 25 gram in steel tip, 20 gram in soft tip, and the retail for £114.95. So as you can see, the packaging's themed around Cyberpunk and some nice graphical images on there. Get the darts out. So inside we've got a dense foam inlay holding everything in place, and they're fitted with the titanium Mako in between shafts and the Cyberpunk 100 micron small standard flights. Dart's fitted with a black quarter point, and it's essentially a straight barrel dart with a double scallop either side of the center. Obviously because of that it's like center weighted, but definitely a very sci-fi looking dart, and quite a lot of interesting machining going on there. And I would say the scallop sections are actually quite comfortable, not super grippy, but there is some like stickiness from them multiple edges of the cuts, and they kind of like cut into like a kind of a curve style, so it's probably a little bit more grippy than you might first think, but it certainly looks nice with that black tie coating and the green PCT highlighting the grooves and the little notches. Definitely an interesting design, and like I've said before, obviously we've got darts now where there's a lot of fancy machining on them, and sometimes people bemoan the fact that there's a lot of fancy machining and coatings, but I mean, how many more straight barrel ring grip darts do we need? At least we're getting something different and interesting. Like I always say, I'm in two minds. I like some darts just for the practicality of it, and I like darts like this just because they're different and unique looking, but actually feels rather nice overall. So there could be something there, whether you're front, mid or rear gripper. Obviously the front and the rear grippers get the nice comfy scallop, but overall great looking barrel. And like I mentioned, these Mako shafts have got that like shark grip there, and I'm sure there's some people who like to grip the dart like that, but I don't know anyone myself personally. I know there's a few players that grip like the base of the stem there, so there may be somebody that will take advantage of that. But again, it's a very nice looking stem, and it's titanium, so quality stem there. And there's the Cyberpunk small standard flights. So you've got this bull nose with these notches cut through and some very fine ring grip, and then a single groove and ring, and then you get to the scallop section, which is basically made of different width rings, but it's kind of got like curved lateral cuts, so it makes an interesting pattern. Let's get back into focus, and if you look around that section there, it almost has like a groove through it. So quite interesting grip again, and then some ring and groove and some very fine cut rings with these green notches cut through. Very nice green. Did I mention green's my favourite colour? I've never mentioned that before, you know. And then on the rear we've got another scallop that mirrors the front, and then on the very end of the barrel a mix of thin ring and groove and a small tapered section. And just in case you're wondering, there's the close look at the Mako titanium stems. So that's the super close look at the Shot AI Cyberpunk darts. That's fitted with a black coated 28mm point. You've got a bull nose which has got them kind of teardrop shaped notches and some very fine ring and groove grip, almost like a mini shark, and including the groove that's 5mm, and then you've got a scallop section which is 12.4mm. I think I put too many M's on there. It's 12.4 and around the middle we've got a ring and groove section with some green lateral notches, 12.6mm, that's through me that. And then we got another scallop section which is made of them thin rings with the curved cuts, that's 14mm, and then a mix of ring and groove on the end, 4mm, length 48mm with 6.8mm. 23.07 grams. 23.07 grams again. 23.07, so perfectly matched. Full setup, 26.57 grams. Here's the balance with nothing attached and with the supplied setup. And this is the balance with medium in between short nylon stems and standard flights. Probably say 6.5 at most for the middle, although you could say the scallop sections are kind of gripping in itself, so for some that may feel a little bit more. Right, just 3 throws. Oh, that went quite nice through the air. Almost the same, but not quite. Is that in the treble? Oh, it is. That last one went rather nice. I'm holding it right in the scallop. I thought I might have problems with that little painful bump on my hand, and that I thought I might have a struggle releasing it. I think I jerked that one a bit too hard. But the other two went through the air quite nice and they've landed fairly straight. That's quite a nice balance to the dart. Well, they went through the air nice. Didn't get no trebles with them, but yeah, probably another dart that I'm going to look forward to playing with when my arm's properly better. Yeah, it's a rather nice feel to that. I do find a scallop sometimes is quite comfortable, but because of the various problems I've had with injuries, sometimes I don't always get a clean release, but it seems to be coming out of the fingers all right there. And although that section with all them like kind of lines, little cuts, curves and what have you, it's not like massively grippy, but because it's in a scallop, it's just adding just a subtle amount of grip just to make it just a nice feel without being sticky, I think. I didn't try it from the middle. I think I'll have one more go from the middle, or should I? Go on then, I'll have one more throw from the middle. Just for the sake of trying it for mid grippers. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to throw it right from there. I think I find it actually easy throwing it from the scallop. Well, treble one champion. But obviously if you're a mid gripper, you're still getting some grip there, but I do find it comfortable on the scallop at the front, and it's probably comfortable for rear grippers throwing it on the scallop there. But like I say, I have to resist playing too much tell me arm is probably better. But great looking dart again from Shot, and obviously some fancy machining on it, which is not to everyone's taste. And the new titanium Mako stems look rather nice, but I'm not really sure it's going to be something that I'm going to ever get any benefit of having the grip on the stem there. Maybe there is some people that hold it there. If you've tried them or you do hold it there, then let us know in the comments. And I know they're not cheap, but it seems to me the prices are starting to rise again on darts. Whether something's happened and the shipping has drastically increased or the price of tungsten has gone up, I don't know, but I've noticed it quite a few brands now. The prices seem to have jumped up another 10-20 quid or more, which is a bit of a shame. And obviously that is the only issue with buying darts like this. It's the price, and it's a really nice designed dart, but it's a pity that not everyone's going to get a chance to try them because of the price. But there you go. So I'll leave you with the gallery so you can have a better look at them, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy darting.